Hi, my loves. Welcome back to Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star, and I'm here with a message from God. Okay, the message that God gave me is think about God's grace. The scripture comes from 2 Kings 1 through 15. Okay, Elijah answered the captain, "If I am a man of God, may fire come down from heaven and consume you and your 50 men." Then fire fell from heaven and consumed the captain and his men. At this, the king sent Elijah another captain with his 50 men. The captain said to him, "Man of God, this is what the king says. Come down at once." "If I am a man of God," Elijah replied, "may fire come down from heaven and consume you and your 50 men." Then the fire of God fell from heaven and consumed him and his 50 men. So the king sent a third captain with his 50 men. This third captain went up and fell on his knees before Elijah. "Man of God," he begged, "please have respect for my life and the lives of these 50 men, your servants. See, fire has fallen from heaven and consumed the first two captains and all their men. But now have respect for my life." The angel of the Lord said to Elijah, "Go down with him. Do not be afraid of him." So Elijah got up and went down with him to the king. All right, okay. I feel like with this scripture and with this message, God is saying, think about my grace. Somebody, you are scared of somebody that you don't need to be scared of. Fear God, not man. Okay? There is something that God orders you to do. There is something God asked you to do. And instead of you following through with what God has asked you to do, you are scared of what a man, okay, can do to you. And I feel like God is saying, don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about the power I hold in my hand. God is saying, don't even worry about them. I got that. God has that. And every time I even receive a word about somebody that's threatening a child of God, somebody that's messing with a child of God, anytime that I myself have been in a situation where someone has been threatening me, mocking me, being mean to me, or doing whatever, God showed up and showed out for me. And I have to use both because sometimes we think about the stories in the Bible and they happened so long ago that sometimes it can make us feel like, well, some people question it. But I have seen firsthand in my life situations where people were being mean to me, mocking me, gossiping about me, making fun of me, or whatever it be. And God then showed up and showed out for me. And I'm saying that to say, if you are in a situation where God is telling you to do something, but there is somebody standing in your way, you don't need to fear that person standing in your way. They need to be scared of you. And they don't need to be scared of you as in what you can do to them, but they need to be scared of what God will do to them if they don't get up out your way. If they don't move, if they don't stop, if they don't cut it out, if they don't come as humble as possible, like the third person came. Okay, the third captain came. He fell to his knees. He was humble. He said, "Please respect our lot. Please don't take us out of here. Okay, I saw what you did there. Please, okay, I saw what God did there. Please don't take us out of here. Please, we giving orders. Okay, we were giving orders. We just here. We don't want no trouble. We don't want no smoke." And I feel like with this message, God is saying you don't even have to worry about your enemies because God is going to humble them. God is going to humble them. God is going to humble them to where they're not going to come at you no more. They're going to leave you all the way alone. And they're going to leave you alone because they're going to know it was the hand of God. They're going to know that you couldn't have possibly. There's no way that you could have possibly did that by yourself. They will realize that God is with you. And that is the message. They will realize that God is with you. They will know that God is in you. And they will know that they better back away and leave you alone because God said. That's the message, y'all. Okay, don't you ever forget about God's grace. Don't you ever forget that God's hand is upon you. I love you, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, deuces.